Hey YouTube, Duels here, bringing you another live commentary. And today we're going to be showcasing just some random decks, but I know I want to start with my Needle Lock deck. And this is just a deck that focuses on Bamboo Shoot. If you're not familiar with it, it's Naturia Bamboo Shoot. This guy right here, how apropos. If this card is tribute summoned by tributing a Naturia monster, your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards while it's face up on the field, along with Cactus Bouncer, which allows me to basically lock the field down, because while I control another plant type monster, I said monster, neither player can special summon monsters, which is a really good card. So as long as one of these cards isn't some sort of a solemn warning, he's basically set. You can't chain Bottomless to Naturia. So I think I'm done there. We honestly... Okay, not a bad card. We'll set this. I think I'm just gonna straight up tribute it. Yep. Alright. And now we have the lockdown starting to go. Next turn I will be able to get out Bouncer. And I think I'm pretty much set with this setup. Honestly, I have the warning and the compulse. So, I mean, honestly, this is just gonna be a beatdown, I think. If it goes the way I want it to. He can't activate spells or traps. A lot of people do rage against this deck. If I get Naturia Bamboo Shoot out, yep, good game. Look at that, he said good game, damn it. Yep, see? This deck is pretty insane, guys. If you get the right hand. I'll show you the deck build after I'm done having fun with it. Let's go ahead and get another one real quick. Hereka. Good luck to this guy. You know, we'll give you a good idea of how the hands look in this deck. Sometimes they're not that good, sometimes they're good. Wow. That's not even really a great hand just because I don't have a Naturia monster, but I have plenty in my deck. Honestly, a Cherries right at the beginning is awesome because it can bring out 2 more Cherries, and it's also a level 1 tuner. So, but I like these 3 traps. That gives me some options. So whatever he tries to bring out on the field, I'm probably gonna nuke that. Goblinberg. Okay, he's going for an XZ, so I can use this Blackhorn. Most people don't run Goblinberg unless they're going for some sort of an XYZ. So we'll just see what happens. Maybe exciting. Maybe I don't know what he's going for here. But since it's a special summon deck, if I get another plan out, he's going to be done. Utopia, okay. And that's going to probably make him mad. He's going to set a few cards, I'm sure. If he doesn't, then he must have a really bad hand. Battle phase. You don't... I was like, what? Okay. One card I got to worry about. Okay. The thing with Hydrangea is it's not going to help me now. Hydrangea is really good for just getting out like Goyo really fast and some stuff like that, but right now I'm not going to tribute Bouncer. Cactus Bouncer is pretty beast. 1800, nobody can special summon, and it's just good to lock the field down and direct their cards towards that. Okay, we got Pendulums. I'll Bottomless anything he tries to bring out. Maybe he'll bring something else out, and I'll de-prison that. Okay, give me a Naturia. There we go, Cherries. Alright. I haven't really even worked with Pendulums yet, just because, I don't know, I'm not ready for that transition just yet. I'm still having fun with this format and all of the cards that aren't Pendulum related, but soon I will be making a Pendulum deck. I'm just going to try to make an extremely OP Pendulum deck. If he attacks Cherries, I'm probably going to just let that go through. That would suck if that's a Torrential though. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to get him, because he's not going to be able to activate his Pendulums as spells. And that's going to be a problem for him. And now he can't special summon. Good game, I think. His deck is a Pendulum deck. Can't chain anything unless that's a Solemn. That would be really unfortunate for me. probably reading it like, wow, what am I gonna do? Because next turn he's gonna die unless he somehow just summons a monster. But I have Deep Prison here to protect me from that. So we'll see what happens. I don't think anything can save him at this point, like, at all. And if he attacks, that's just gonna give me the win. Can't activate spells. I don't think he can't pendulum at all, because that's, well, I'm not 100% sure about pendulums, but I'm pretty sure Bouncer is gonna block that. And if he doesn't, Deep Prison will probably do work for me, but I haven't faced pendulums with this deck yet, I'm pretty sure, so we'll see what happens. I'm kind of expecting a rage, or he's gonna do something. Okay. Well, that can't get over this, and you can't fusion summon, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure on this. Yeah, that's gonna be game. I'll go ahead and do Marin just for the heck of it. Show you how this guy works. He's good to just draw cards and recycle, let's say, cherries if I wanted it back. So I'll send a cherries, then activate his secondary effect, put them both back in the deck, and I get to draw one. So that's not bad at all. And when his effect is activated, or any Naturia monster is activated, you could special summon this, but the issue is Cactus Bouncer is going to stop that, and that's not really a problem though, because this is basically game right here. And good game to Hereka. Got him with the Naturia lockdown. Hey YouTube, Daniel Duels here, bringing you a deck list for the Naturia deck that I just featured in this video. I kind of explained a lot of the ways that this deck is good in the video, so I'm not going to go through them all really. I'll just make some main points. Naturia Bamboo Shoot is what you want to get out with this deck, because if you tribute summon it by using a Naturia monster, they can't activate spells or traps. That's as basic as it gets. That card is beast, and spells and traps fuel the game basically nowadays, so that's amazing. That's a great card, hands down. Cactus Bouncer, the other main card in this deck, while you control another plant type monster, neither player can special summon. That's really good. All of these other Naturia monsters are pretty basic. I'll scroll over them if you want to take the time to read them, but none of them really need to be explained because they're not so important as much as these are. These are the most important cards in the deck in my opinion. Dandelion's good. Not Dandelion, Dandelion. He's good for this deck just for tokens and stuff. You can pop him with Fragrant Storm to draw. All of these spells and traps are pretty self-explanatory. Solidarity for attack boost, and all of these beautiful traps to just stop your opponent in their tracks. I love all of these traps, and you could throw these in almost any deck and they'll probably do work for you. And the one card that I want to just talk about is Fragrant Storm, because some of you might not have even known about this card or known it exists. Destroy a plant type monster, draw a card. If it's a plant type monster, you can reveal it to your opponent and then draw another one. So that's pretty beast for this deck, good for drawing. It doesn't stop you from being able to special summon like Pot of Duality, so that's why I throw it in there. And I usually have some plant monsters that I might not need, or I might be looking for a card and I have some extra plants, so why not? You could also pop your Cactus Bouncer with this if you want to special summon in that turn. So it's good for giving you more options than, in my opinion, Pot of Duality could. But that basically covers the deck. The extra deck, all of these monsters are pretty common, and I'm sure you've seen them all. So that basically covers it. Black Rose's secondary effect is pretty useful in this deck. Banish a plant type monster, and then you can target one defense position monster your opponent controls, change it to face up attack, and reduce its attack to 0. So that might help you. Not a lot of people use that secondary effect with Black Rose, but in this deck you can if you need it. So I think that's a really cool card to use. But that basically covers it, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and in the next video I'm going to be featuring Koaki Meru, so look out for that. Peace out.